Hey guys, so I decided today we were gonna mukbang, and I don't know how to do this other than the fact that you're just supposed to talk, so that's what you guys are getting. Hopefully the lighting's not too bad. It's kind of late. Basically, I'm starving. I have not eaten all day. I had to be at work at 10 this morning. I didn't have time to go get anything to eat. It's like 6 o'clock now. I'm starving. So I went to two of my favorite places, which are Chick-fil-a and Taco Bell. And yes, I know I went two places. I only went two places because I wanted the rolled chicken tacos from Taco Bell. I had Taco Bell the other day. I wasn't like super feeling it, but yeah. So I just got some fries from Chick-fil-a and I got some grilled nuggets because that's what I really wanted. And oh my god, Chick-fil-a, yes, gave me a wipe. What? Since when did they do that? Okay, and a mint. Oh, okay, Chick-fil-a. Anyways, I got the grilled nuggets from Chick-fil-a, which is super exciting. And I got fries and buffalo sauce and a Coke to drink. So I'm super excited. I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna mukbang with you guys. So I'm really excited. But, oh, should I take a thumbnail? Isn't that what Trisha does? I'm not gonna do that. Well, no, I should do it, I guess. I don't know. Let's do a thumbnail. Okay. Should I do the rolled chicken tacos? I ordered the 2-pack and they definitely gave me the 4-pack. All right. Weird flex, but okay. Cool, so. Okay, that's enough of that. There's probably a thumbnail in there somewhere. I'm gonna eat the Chick-fil-a first because I got it first. And Taco Bell took a minute. But that being said, I thought I would talk to you guys. I thought we would do a little mukbang because I needed something to film and I didn't know what to film. So this seemed appropriate. Plus, like, you don't really have to edit. So that's kind of nice. Did I say I got buffalo sauce? I always get buffalo sauce from Chick-fil-a. It's delicious. There's two kinds of buffalo sauce that you can have. There's the good one, which is this, which is the orangey kind of color. As you guys can see, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful little dip. Yum. So, there's this buffalo sauce, or there's the nasty buffalo sauce, which is like the red one, which is kind of like liquidy, and like that's what they have at like Zaxby's and like Cookout. But this is the kind that they have at Chick-fil-a and McDonald's, and it's the good one. I was like, I have a fork. I got grilled nuggets. I've been really into the grilled nuggets lately, and they're less calories. Chick-fil-a is still not good for you because I'm still eating fries, but I just think the grilled nuggets are really good and they're like half the calories, so. So what can I talk to you guys about? My boobs keep coming out of the shirt. My bad. Shouldn't wear it. I want to start decorating for Halloween. I mean, not Halloween, wow. For Christmas today, but that means I have to pull everything out. That's a lot of work, and I want to put the tree up eventually, but I don't know where we're gonna put it. So last year at this time we were at a different apartment. Also, is it gross if I'm eating and talking? I feel like people do that. I don't know. I'm so happy. Oh my god. You guys don't understand how hungry I was. Like, I was some dumb. Like, I was at work for so long today. No food. Eating ice. It was awful. Anyways. I feel like I'm just stuffing my face and I'm telling you guys. Chick-fil-a is so good. Oh my god. But yeah, I went to work today. That was annoying. And then tonight my friends are having like a little get together. So I'll probably go over there in a couple hours. Should be a good time. I bought wine, so I'm gonna drink wine tonight. Let me tell you guys though, wine drunk, if you're all of age, is the best kind of drunk to be. It's just not as bad as like when you take shots. However, if you get wine drunk, hangover the next day is usually really rough. So, just kind of prefers. It just kind of depends which one you prefer. If you prefer a bad hangover from wine, or if you prefer a bad, just like, drunk experience. Me personally, I've been hungover so many times I don't even care anymore. But yeah, that should be fun considering I have to work in the morning. Actually, I have to work all day tomorrow, so that's gonna be fun. They made a lot of fries. I feel like it didn't look like that many, but I stacked on like a couple before I got home when I was waiting in line at Taco Bell. And that was a lot more fries than I usually get. Okay. I feel like I want to tell you guys a story. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, I can tell you about some dumb shit that happened to me today. So, I work in a restaurant, and people are dumb as shit that come in there. Like, they're just dumb. Like, I don't know how to describe them other than they're dumb. Oh, this is the grilled nuggets, by the way. If you haven't had these, they're so good. Like, so good. I mean, Chick-fil-A's, like, delicious, but they don't look that appetizing, I feel like. But when you're actually eating them, delicious. So, anyway, people are dumb, basically. So, this lady came in today, and she ordered a drink. And, we have hurricanes, which are, like, rum-based drinks, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't matter. Anyways, we have them frozen or on the rocks. And so, she said she wanted one. I asked her, I was like, oh, do you want the one on the rocks? Because she just said hurricane. And she's like, no, I want the pink one. They're both pink. I was like, okay. I was like, well, do you want the frozen one? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay. So I bring in the frozen one. I bring it back to her. She looks at me dead in the face and says, oh, I wanted the liquid one. They're both liquid. Like, what? So she wanted the one on the rock. She was just dumb as fuck. All she could have said was, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I had them mixed up. You're right. I wanted the one on the rocks. Did not have to say, I wanted the liquid one. They're both liquid. What the fuck are you talking about? I can't. Like, y'all, I don't get paid enough to deal with these dumbass people. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, and I told my manager, and he was like, oh, thank you. I can't. These are so good. Oh my God. I'm trying to think if I have a good story to tell you guys. I have one. I don't know if it's like appropriate to be like talking about though. Because it involves drugs, but like not anything bad. It's just weed. I don't know if it's like a bad story to tell. I feel like it's funny. And it's basically just like symbolism how my life goes. I'll just tell you guys. I don't give a shit. I feel like Tana telling like a crazy story. No, this actually is crazy and whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna eat this. Hold on. Basically, every once in a while, I smoke. Like, whatever. Just for fun, no big deal. Never had a bad reaction. Nothing. I'm just really chill. Well, I want to say like a month or two ago, one of my friends at work gave me an edible, and it was like a cookie, and she was like, oh, they're not like that strong, whatever. So I ate the edible, and if you guys know anything about like edibles and stuff, they're just a lot stronger basically than smoking weed, in my opinion, from the like 2 experiences I have with it. So I like ate the cookie. My dumbass ate it before I went into first shift at work. I was high, like, well, actually I was fine. For like the first 2 hours after I ate it, I was fine. Then all of a sudden it hit me and I was very high, and I'm just at work, and it wasn't like I couldn't function. Like, I was completely functioning. Like, I was able to do everything. Everything just felt really slow. No big deal, whatever. I make it through the shift. I'm like, all right, that was no worse than when I come in like hungover, right? So anyways, me and my roommate, we were talking about getting edibles again because one of her friends has some. So she ended up getting edibles the other day. This is like, what day was this? Monday or Tuesday. I don't remember which day it was. Either Monday or Tuesday. She got some edibles from her friends. She comes home and she's like, oh, I have some. So she bought 3, and it was brownies this time instead of cookies. And she's like, you know, she's like, do you want a half one? So I'm like, all right, half, like whatever. And I'm thinking because this last one that I had, I ate a whole one and I could still function. I was like, oh, like a half will be whatever. Foreshadowing was not okay. Basically, we each eat a half, and we're just sitting there having normal conversation, watching TV, and we're both like, I wonder when it's gonna hit. Well, I want to say about 30-45 minutes into having eaten this, I just feel it. And I don't know how to describe that to people who haven't been high before. And I don't even really get this feeling when I smoke. It's only from edibles that I've gotten this feeling, where you just feel it. Like, it just starts in like, I don't know how, it's like slowly it starts in your body. Like for me, I like kind of like started to feel it in my leg, and it just like felt like it just went up through my head. And I don't know if that makes any kind of sense if you've never been high, but it just felt like it was like a wave that went over me. And all of a sudden I'm like, oh my God, like I'm high as shit. And so we're sitting on the couch, we look over each other, I'm like, I'm high as fuck. Like we're both just like, wow, we're like, it hit. So she texted her friend who she got him from, and he's like, oh, you're gonna be stuck. And when he said we were gonna be stuck, like he meant we were going to be stuck. Like we were not coming out of that shit. And it was, I want to say, like a couple minutes into it, we were trying to find something on TV to watch. I could not, like the remote, like it was not working. I was trying to read the remote. Like the remote has no words on it. Like it only has numbers. Like, and I'm like, not even, I shouldn't even be trying to read it, because I should be using the arrows to like flip through Netflix. I could not do it. I did not have the attention span to do it. I'm just sitting there like, high. Like everything is just moving slowly. Time is moving slowly. It is so weird. But like I said, I've been high before. It's not like a huge deal. I'm like, okay, whatever. But I could just tell this time was going to be different, right? Like, your girl just had a feeling. So, I was really in there high as fuck. Our other roommate comes home, and I didn't want her to know we were high. Not because, like, I think she would care, but just because, like, my paranoid ass, I was like, I don't want her to think we're weird for, like, getting high off, like, edibles on, like, a Monday or a Tuesday afternoon when she just, like, came back from working a 9-hour shift, right? So, we're sitting there. We're high. She comes to the door. I'm trying to make conversation with her. The whole time I'm, like, paranoid because I'm like, she knows I'm high. Like, she knows. And I'm like, I don't know why it mattered, but In the moment, I really didn't want her to know. We finally put on a movie, which was like scary, one of the scary movies. And I'm trying to watch this movie. I'm also going to move on to Taco Bell now. I can't believe they gave me 4 instead of 2. I mean, better for me, but whatever. Okay. So we're sitting, this is also perfect because I feel like Taco Bell's like stoner food. But, oh my God. Where was I at? I'm just dying. My throat hurts so bad. Oh my God. Anyways, so we're laying there, we're high as fuck. I'm trying to have a conversation with my other roommate. Just because, like, I didn't want her to think we're weird. Trying to have a conversation. We're watching this movie. And as we're watching this movie, I felt like I would laugh and stuff. Because obviously, like, it's funny, right? I would laugh, but I felt like everything was delayed. So I felt like, to describe it like this, is basically like something would happen funny. It's like my brain would take, like, a minute to process it, and then I'd laugh. And it'd be, like, over. Like, it had already happened. Like it's no longer funny. Like, you know how you, like, in the instant, you, like, laugh? It wasn't like that. It was, like, I had to, like, wait a second because it took my brain so long to process it. It was odd. I was like, okay. And so then I was really thirsty because my throat started to feel really dry. Because usually that's, like, something that happens. Like, your throat can get dry, you know, whatever. And so I got up to try to get water. Trying to pour water was a mess. Like, it was just a mess. It got in the cup, but it was just a mess trying to do. I get over there. I'm trying to drink my water. My water, I can feel it, like, as it, like, goes down my throat. And I mean, like, not, like, normal, like, oh, I had a drink. Like, I can feel it. Like, no. Like, it was just, like, you feel everything. I don't know how to describe it other than you're very, very aware of every single thing that is going on with your body in the moment. It's the oddest feeling. And whatever. And I had the same feeling the last time I had an edible. So not a big deal, whatever. So we're laying on there, and I'm just like, at this point, like, I'm like, I can't do anything for the rest of the day because getting up is just like a struggle. So I started to, like, I had a lot of text messages because I'm in a group chat and they were all just like going wild that day for some reason. And I was gonna, like, reply, and I'm, like, looking at it, I'm like, I can't do it. Like, typing is just, like, too much work at this point. And then on top of that, not only could I not reply to my messages because that was too much work, but time felt like it was going so slow. So I felt like I looked at my phone and it was 8:20, and then I look again, like what I thought was like 20 minutes later, and it'd only be like 8:01 or something like that. Like time was not moving. Like, it felt like every minute was like 30, 20 minutes. Like, it was ridiculous. Oh yes, I got the nacho cheese. Did I say that? Oh my God. You guys see that? I know these are just like taquitos, but man, they're so good. Like, my mom, she doesn't even like Taco Bell. These, she likes. So good. No, where was I at in the story? Where was I in the story? So, try to get water, blah, blah, blah. Try to reply messages, couldn't do it. Time was just, like, not moving. And then I'm sitting there, and I don't know why, but I get this idea in my head that my high is going to end at 11 p.m. What kind of sense that makes, I don't know. Other than the fact that I think that when I ate my edible the last time, it only lasted, like, I want to say, like, 4 or 5 hours was how long the high lasted. Like, it didn't last longer than that. So in my head, I was like, oh yeah, like, this high will probably end at 11 p.m. So I just keep, like, looking at my phone, like, to see if it's getting closer to 11, because at this point I felt so, like, stuck and, like, I can't move. And I'm very much a person that has to move around. And the fact that I couldn't move was, like, really irritating. And then, I don't know why, but out of nowhere, the room, it just starts to spin. I don't know why the room started to spin, but it just starts spinning. Like, I was like laying on the couch and I like looked up and I felt like I was drunk. Like, it was legitimately the same feeling I've had when I drink and then lay down. It's not good. Like, the room started to spin. I was like, I can't do this right now. Like, the room started to spin and I was like trying my best. I was like drinking water. I was like trying, but the room was just like spinning. And I got so nauseous and I was like, I'm gonna throw up. And I've never had this happen anytime I've ever smoked weed. Didn't happen the last time I ate the edible. I was like, I'm gonna be sick. I literally don't know how I managed to get my body off the couch and make it to my bathroom and throw up. And it was disgusting. Like, when I say, like, this is really nasty. Like, this is part of a mukbang. I got so sick. Like, it just kept coming. And I was like, ew, that is fucking gross. And my roommate's, like, also high. And she's just like, oh my God, like, what's happening? And, like, she finally got herself off the couch and she came to check on me. And God bless her. By the time she came and checked on me, I'm just sitting in the floor of my bathroom and I'm like, I can't move. And she was trying to get me up. She was like, you need to go to bed. Like, you need to get up, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I can't get up. Like, I was like, if I move right now, I was like, I'm going to throw up again. Like, that's just how I felt. And I also had this, like, paranoia going on where it was like, I thought that, like, I was going to die. Not like because I was high, but I thought I was going to die, like if I got sick anymore, because I was like, my stomach doesn't have anything to give. Like, I was like, everything is gone from my stomach that I've eaten that day. Like, everything was gone. And I do think kind of partially it has something to do with, like, the food I ate that day, just because, like, the food I ate that day has made me sick before. So I was like, maybe that's what happened. I know what you're thinking, like, why did you eat it? But it was because it's at my work. But it's like, I never eat this dish. I've only eaten it twice, and both times that I've eaten it, I've gotten sick now, so I'm never ordering it again. But it could have just been from the high. I don't really know. Regardless, I got sick and it wasn't fun. So basically, I was like, I need to sleep this off, right? And also, in my high mind, I thought I could push the high out of my body. So I told my roommate, like, I was like, I'm pushing the high out. And she's like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, I don't even know. And I can't tell you what that means now when I'm sober. Like, I have no clue what pushing the high out meant. I guess I was trying to get not high so I wouldn't be sick anymore. Obviously, that wasn't working. But I was trying to push the high out. So she thought I was insane. She thought I was losing my mind. She thought I was gonna, like, she needed to call 911. I was like, no, you don't. I was like, because in my head, I was like, I know I'm okay. I just, like, didn't want to get sick anymore because I felt like there was nothing to get sick anymore, but I felt nauseous. So eventually, she brings me a pillow. I end up sleeping in my bathroom floor for like 2 hours. I wake up and I'm a little less high. It's like midnight at this point, and I'm like, I have to work in the morning. I literally get to my bed somehow. I don't know how I got myself off the floor. Got myself off the floor, got in bed, went to sleep, set an alarm, managed to make it to work in the morning, but I was still high the next day. I think I was high pretty much until the next day after that. So that's my experience recently with an edible. But I just want to tell you, the entire time that I was high, I'm sitting there and I'm having these weird ass thoughts, right? And I'm really thinking to myself, I should be writing these down. Because how interesting do you think it would be if you just, like, look back on all the things that you think about when you're either, like, high or drunk? Like, because the things you think about are weird. And I'm sure being high is, like, weirder than when you're drunk, but I don't know. I just think that would be cool. I can't eat these other two. I'm full. Maybe I'll just have, Maybe if I reheat those in the oven later, I can eat them. Oh no, I can't eat them right now. I don't know. Anyways, guys, this is a PSA. If you're gonna eat an edible, just be prepared. If they're strong, you might not be able to move for a while. I don't really know. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys like this mukbang. It was random. I don't know, I just thought I would share with you guys a story time while I filmed. But now I think I'm gonna put these, stick those in the fridge actually. Yeah, I'll stick them in the fridge. I have another one of these too. Cool. Okay, so I'm gonna stick those in the fridge. I'm going to probably take a nap before I go out tonight. And then I'll probably try to edit this and upload it. So that being said, I will talk to you guys in my next video. If you think I should do some mukbangs again, let me know. I just don't know what I would talk about. I guess I could do like story times. That was just one that recently happened to me. It just had me tripping out. And I'm just like, I've told people the story and they're like, what? And I'm like, yeah, I know. It was really weird. It was the most weird reaction I've ever had. But teach their own, I guess. But that being said, I'm going to go now. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Also, sorry this is filmed on my phone. I was going to film it on my camera. And then I realized I didn't have any charge battery. So I was like, guess we're filming it on the phone. Alright. I'll talk to you guys in my next video.